So in this video we're going to take a look at what Sundays are like in September in Palmanova. Now as you can see on Son Matias Beach right behind me, it's looking rather busy, but we're going to take a walk through the resort, but keep watching because we're going to go and check out a new addition to Palmanova for this year. Anyway, let's turn the camera around and let's see what it's like today. So as I pan the camera around to Son Matias Beach, you're going to see that it's actually very busy today. Now it's currently 24 degrees, it's late morning, we're expecting highs of 26 degrees and rising. And well, it's going to be a busy day down here in Palmanova as we have residents coming down to enjoy the day. Let's head on down to the walkway and go and check out the resort. So we're just coming up past the Carregador Playa. I'd love to know what you think about this hotel actually if you've stayed here. I do know that they have morning sun, it goes into the shade in the afternoon. Let me know if you're staying over here in the next couple of months. As you know, I'm asking for hotel reviews. If you're over here on holiday, do drop me an email on alex@mallorcaunderthesun.com. But for now, check out how busy Son Matias Beach is today over here in Palmanova. So we're seeing the restaurants just starting to open up. I'm outside the Zen Bar and Lounge today. They're looking like they're going to have a busy day ahead. Check this out, look, 50% off all burgers until 6 p.m. Got some other bars and restaurants that have that same kind of offer, including, I think it's the Grill House right at the end of Son Matias Beach, just behind Son Matias Beach. But check this out, look, a lot of people coming down to make the most of a very sunny Sunday over here in Palmanova. Don't forget we've got Pepe's bike rentals just down this little path here. Great thing to do whatever day of the week, but not all restaurants wait until lunchtime to open up. We've got the beach house here open from 10 a.m, so you can come down here for breakfast too. And we're just coming up past the olive tree to my left hand side. They're getting ready for the day service, and Origin at the top as well. And I know they do a lovely Sunday brunch too, an all day brunch, which is great value. Hopefully I'll be over there before the season's out to go and check that out. So even on the busy Sunday, there's still plenty of room on the beach over here. Got these lovely palm trees as well. If you don't want to pay for a sun umbrella, you can get natural shade right under these palm trees, right to my right hand side. But it's nice to see the beaches over here looking busy on this lovely day. So looking to my right hand side, it's nice to see we've got plenty of take up of the barley beds, and pretty much I can see the beach umbrellas and the sunbed rentals have all been taken too. I can't see a single sunbed free. I have to say the resorts are looking pretty busy at the moment in mid-September. As you would have seen in my news update, it seems that a lot of people have left coming on holiday until September. They've avoided July and August. And my goodness, we can see it today on the Sunday. But I'm going to be back here during the week very soon as well. So consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, particularly if you're planning your holidays for next year and you want to see how busy it is. Just coming up past CISO, they've got some nice music playing. They're going to be in for a very busy day today too. Now as we approach two hotels in the distance here, you can see the Son Matias Beach Hotel to my left hand side. You can see the Globale Santa Lucía Hotel right in front too. I do have hotel reviews of both of these hotels on the channel. I'll drop the links in the description text below so you can go and check those out if you're thinking of coming here on holiday. Now right in front of the Son Matias Beach Hotel, this is the big area that we see to be quite empty. It's been empty all summer actually. It's kind of the no man's land area of Son Matias Beach. It's kind of the sports area. You see a lot of people coming down here to play football a little bit later on. But as you come over to the far end of the beach as well, you can see the sunbed and the beach umbrella rentals are also completely full today. Also, I've just been speaking to a couple who've been staying at the Sol Palmanova all-inclusive hotel, which is just about a 3-minute walk from here. I'm going to be making a video all about that hotel as we go on into the winter. So, as I said, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, and if it's already published, I'll drop a link to that hotel review just below here. But I'm also keen to know your opinions of that particular hotel as well. If you have stayed at the Sol Palmanova, do drop me an email on alex@mallorcaunderthesun.com, or just drop a comment below on this video too, and I'll include it in that video if it hasn't already been published. Okay, so I have some news from over here at the F&C restaurant. Quite sad to announce that apparently it's been sold, and well, we won't be seeing this particular beach bar, this restaurant, open next summer. We're going to have a replacement, and word is on the street that the owners of CISO have bought it, so I think we're going to see a really big change here next year, and I think the main change is going to be with pricing as well, but let's see what happens. Got a whole delivery of pedalos on the beach this morning. I haven't actually seen these on this far side of the beach. I don't know whether they're actually new for this late on in the season. Still plenty of pedalos right in front of this area. Can't believe anyone isn't out on them actually this morning. It's a gorgeous day. The sea's actually quite calm, so not quite sure why they're not going out. Let's just get a few views over Son Matias Beach before we head on around the point. Now, as I said before, there is a little bit of wind on the water, nothing too major. But still lovely and blue and turquoise too. You can just see way off in the distance as well as Carregador Beach, which is the third beach over here in Palmanova, right at the very end, and that's looking pretty busy too, but we're going to go and head off in that direction because what I'm going to be showing you lies just off Carregador Beach, and it's something new for this wonderful resort for when you're coming over here on holiday. So for anyone asking me if it's still possible to swim in the sea in September, well, yes it is. Look at the amount of people we have in the water today. The sea has managed to hold the heat from the summer as well. I went swimming just the other day and it's very warm. Even with the slightly cooler temperatures that we've had recently, the sea temperature is just at this time of year, it's still lovely, and this should hopefully go on through October too. As we come up past the Diner Beach Club restaurant, this is also looking very busy too. They do a nice line-in breakfast apparently, and a fantastic line-in in pancakes, I do believe. Just bear in mind though, this far side of the beach, it does get the shade later on in the afternoon from the hotels behind me. This is another spot where you can come down, you don't have to rent sunbeds or beach umbrellas. And it's nice to see that the local police are also patrolling the area down here too. You may well have also seen my warning messages this summer of thefts taking place on the beaches, with people leaving things like mobile phones and wallets on their sunbeds when they go for a swim. Check out those videos as well. I'll drop a link to a very important video below. Make sure you come over with a waterproof bum bag or phone case, or make sure you leave any valuables in your hotel room. But my goodness me, it's absolutely packed down here, and just the same as over on Son Matias Beach, every single sunbed and beach umbrella has been taken over here. Got the El Tringo restaurant on the beach, a little Italian restaurant right on the beach here. Check out all the space we've got on the sand down here. From the front it does look very busy, but as you come down the back of the beach here, you can see how much sand and how much space we still have on the beach left for anyone coming down here on a Sunday. These big resorts never get completely packed like you'll find in maybe other areas of Europe. There's always plenty of space down here in Palmanova. We're just coming up to another great breakfast hotspot over at Paradise Beach. It's also a location as well where you can come and watch the football. They've got plenty of games advertised over here as well. I'll just give you a quick idea. But look, check out the breakfast menu, and look, this is really good value. I just have to highlight this. You can get a really good value breakfast for around somewhere between €4 and €8.50. Super good value. Now on the Sunday we're going to see quite a few beach parties taking place, birthday parties taking place by local residents and groups coming down to the beach as well and really making a big day of it. So this area right behind the pine trees here on Palmanova Beach is very, very popular for birthday parties, as you may well have seen in my previous videos. But don't just stick to the bars and restaurants right in front of the beach. Look, we've got the Piano and the Dolphin bar right in front of me as well. We've got a great line of food and drinks over here too. So throughout the summer you will have seen in my videos that this area of sunbeds on Palmanova Beach has pretty much remained empty, but not on the Sunday. Even over here I can see very few sunbeds, which just goes to show just how busy it is over here in Palmanova at the weekends. Looking out on the water too, I can see we've got plenty of super yachts. Just coming up on my left hand side here to the Palio Tropico Hotel. As you know, we followed the renovation throughout last winter too. If anyone stayed over here as well, let me know what you thought of your stay. Drop me a comment. If you're coming over to stay before the end of the season as well, let me know too. I'll try and pop down and meet up with you. I'd love to make a video about that hotel for the channel too. Anyway, let's get some other views of Palmanova Beach before we head round the point here onto Carregador Beach. And check out the views of Palmanova Beach from over here. My goodness me, look, you can see we've got the volleyball players out today. A lot of the kids have come out. But of course, because the schools have gone back, you're going to find this beach to be a lot quieter during the weekday than you will do on the Sunday. Anyway, let's keep heading around the point. You may well have seen my video from over in Palma City from just the other day when we had a bit of a temperature drop, and it was also very cloudy on the island too. Everyone piled into Palma for the day, so go and check out that video. If we do have a day, and we do get those days during September, particularly it seems this year actually, my advice is to maybe go somewhere maybe a little bit different from Palma too. I'm going to be out and about in many of the other resorts around here as well. Maybe go for a nice walk along one of the other beaches, head on down to Peguera, go down to Santa Ponsa, go and experience that resort, go for a nice beach walk, but maybe think twice if you're visiting Palma on a really cloudy or a really rainy day. And here is something different for right at the end of the season, but I do see that we've got some pedalos down here too on Carregador Beach. Now once again, I've not seen them over here all summer. They've got these lovely white pedalos, the same that we now do see on all the beaches over here in Palmanova. Talk about leaving it to the last minute. but at least they're here if you're coming over here on holiday. I'm just seeing that 104 pass by, pretty busy as well, en route to Palma. There are plenty of other places you can go and check out if you're over here. You're just down the coast here from Santa Ponsa, from Peguera. Obviously you can walk to Magaluf too. Head on down to Andrach, Camp de Mars and Telm. Lots of choices. But anyway, let's keep walking along. Now just looking to my right here, you can see that this is probably the least busy of all the Palmanova beaches. But once again, the sunbeds and the beach umbrellas are looking pretty booked out for the day. Can't see a single free one on the sands this Sunday. And we're coming out to a very also busy Azur beach bar, the former Can Blanc. Many of you may well remember it as being Can Blanc, but it's now called Azur. And it's very, very busy. Look, just check out all the people on the sand today. How absolutely wonderful for a September day. Okay, so also good to know as well, Carregador Beach is a smoke-free beach. See a little sign up here too. It's not something that's law enforced, but most people do seem to respect not smoking over on this side of the beaches. But we have several no smoking beaches over here on the island. I'm going to drop an article about smoking on the island in the description text below. You can find out which beaches those are in case that's important to you. And before we head away from the beach, we can see that the rest of Carregador Beach is looking quite empty this afternoon. We've got a big children's play area. This is another popular spot for later on in the afternoon too. Get a lot of families down here as well, having parties and picnics. But maybe later on. Okay, so I've just taken a seat here, just right in front of the Calvia Hut. Now, I'm really delighted to announce that if you are visiting Palmanova now in the future and you want to experience a traditional Mallorquin market, well, you don't need to actually leave the resort anymore because we now have a market down here and it runs every single Sunday morning from between 8:30-ish in the morning until around 1:30-ish in the afternoon. Now, we're going to leave the beach now. We're going to take a walk up there. I'm going to show you what it's like. It's only going to grow in size. I think it's starting off quite small. Hopefully it'll get bigger as we go on through the winter, but it's going to be a welcome addition, and not just to holidaymakers but also to residents. So let's go and check it out. Now I'm heading here in the direction of the main roundabout that you will drive into if you're coming here on holiday. You'll drive it into as you enter the resort. I'm on the same road as the little Jurovsky City supermarket too. Got a few restaurants over here on this side as well. We've got Restaurant Nova to my left. That looks like it's just opening up for the day. Across the way as well, we've got Baziki Sushi. We've got the Indian restaurant too. And a whole lot of other fantastic food options that you can see as well as you come up along this street. Okay, so we're just coming up to this main roundabout, this main entranceway into Palmanova. You can see the traffic pouring in today, but we're going to take a left here towards the car park and to the market. Okay, so as we walk through the car park here, we can see at the far end, right in front of the huge cafe Palmanova, formerly known as Amadip, we can see the little Palmanova market. Now, as I said, it's not very big at the moment. We've just got a few stalls here, but it is better than nothing, I have to say. And it's been a long time coming as well. I know residents have campaigned to have a market over here in Palmanova for a very, very long time. Let's check it out. So, on my left here, look, we've got some plants and herbs. Could actually do with some of these. I think I might have to do a little bit of shopping down here, actually. Got some house plants as well, which I can go on to kill. Got to say, I'm not the best gardener. It's got some lovely looking plants though. So coming down this side as well, look, we've got some lovely fresh fruit. Now I have to say, if you are coming over here on the holiday, don't buy your fruit from the supermarkets. You're not going to get very good quality fruit. Come to the markets. You're going to get locally grown products here. I mean, check out the tomatoes here, grown in Mallorca. got green beans as well, grown in Mallorca as well, aubergines too, Mallorquin cucumbers and peppers. If you're self-catering, definitely get yourself down here if you arrive here on the Sunday and stock up for the week. And I have to recommend actually, one of the nicest things you can get in the marketplace are potatoes too. Really, really super delicious and much nicer than anything you're going to get in a supermarket. Plus we've got our locally grown products as well. We've got our Mallorquin sausages and cheeses as well for you to pick up if you want some alternative souvenirs to take home with you. And check this out too. Look, we've got a lovely drink stall here as well. So if you are coming over and it is rather hot, they've got a fantastic, and I have to say, look, we've got a great juice and smoothie menu here. I'm just going to run the camera down the board. And also they've got some fruit bowls as well and fruity snacks and coffees too, so you can get your refreshments when you're over here visiting the market. So I'm just looking back on the market here. We've got another line of stalls. Let's take a little walk along too now. We've got another fruit and veg stall here selling other wonderful, look, check out these lovely looking leeks too. Look at these amazing tomatoes as well. They look absolutely gorgeous. And even this watermelon's looking absolutely delicious. I think I'm going to have to pick some up to take home for this afternoon. Let's keep going. I'll come back and do a little bit of shopping, find out what I'm going to buy today. It's lovely looking mangoes. I don't think they're from the islands, they're from Malaga. But as we come along here, look, you've got more locally made products. You've got local Mallorquin products to my left, including, and I've never seen this before, Balearic coffee. I don't know if you've tried it. If you want to try it, if you're a coffee fan, come on down here and try it out. As well as some locally made honey as well. And all your usual spices and olive oils as well. Okay, so all of that I got today. I've got a nice melon, a bag full of potatoes, aubergines and some lemons. That came to just €4.60. Now, if I bought that in Mercadona, that would be over €10 for sure. And of course, it's all locally grown produce as well. And I know it's going to be really good too. So if you're over here in Palmanova, if you're self-catering, or even if you just want to wander down to this market, come over and check it out. The more people that come and visit, the bigger it's going to become as well, particularly going on into next year. So support the local market if you can. Okay, everyone, appearing here and here on YouTube, I'm going to drop a couple of links to videos that will help you out with your holiday. Don't forget, you can also find me in the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun. I'm going to be back here as well before the end of the season many times. I've got plenty of content to make from down here to help you out with your holiday for next year. But in the meantime, thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you on the next one. Goodbye for now.